I'm here with cycling officer Jonathan Kibble. So Jonathan, tell me, what's the difference between one bike and another?
Well, Gemma, they're all designed for different things, whether it's riding off-road like mountain bikes to on-road with road bikes here as well. They're all designed for completely different things.
And would you find that people often choose a bike because it looks cool or they like the colour?
Absolutely, yeah. People choose bikes because they're cool. I mean, like mountain bikes and BMXs totally associated with being cool. So,
I'd say they're cool, they look wicked.
they do, don't they?
So who are mountain bikes for?
Mountain bikes are for people who want to ride off-road, up mountains, up hills, and basically in muddy conditions and things like that.
Now, to be honest, I've got a mountain bike and I don't cycle in those places, and I
No.
see an awful lot of them on the road as well.
Absolutely.
How come?
Because they're the cool bike to have, aren't they? And that's what most bike shops sell as well. They don't have a huge range, some shops, so they sell mostly mountain bikes.
So what would you do then if you want to adapt your bicycle to go onto the road?
If you've already got a mountain bike and you want to ride on road, whether that's to school or to work or whatever, the best way to do that would be to change the tyres from these knobbly type tyres to something smooth. You can get smooth mountain bike tyres, and that will make riding on the road a lot easier.
And a lot cheaper than buying a new bike.
That's it, absolutely.
So this funky orange one is a tricks bike.
That's right, a BMX bike.
What do they do?
They're for doing tricks on and racing BMX on.
And what kind of tricks might you do on here?
You might do 360s, tail whips, do backflips as well, and
Wow.
ramps and things, so yeah.
Cool. So would you use one of these on the road?
No, probably not really.
Why not?
Because little wheels, it's got one gear which is designed for doing the tricks on, and it's got quite a low seat as well to get the seat out of the way when you're doing the tricks. As you can see, it's quite small as well, again, to help when you're doing tricks and things.
Okay, so for BMXs, stick to tricks. Ooh la la, this looks very Tour de France.
That's right, Gemma, this is a race bike, a road racing bike. It's exactly what they use in the Tour de France.
Oh, they're amazing how tiny these wheels are. Little teeny weeny inner tubes in
Yeah.
there as well. So could you use these off-road?
No, absolutely not. Its wheels are designed for on the road only, so it would possibly break, and you'd probably break the frame as well.
So they wouldn't be any good for commuting to school or to work?
Fine for going to school and to work, as long as you're on the road and you don't have to carry a lot of equipment or anything like that, because you can't, there's nowhere to carry on the actual bike.
Right then, so I might get one of these to ride to work next time. Now, I've not heard of these bikes before. This is a hybrid.
Yeah, that's right, Gemma.
And what does that mean?
Basically, it's taking the best bits of a road bike and a mountain bike for riding on the road for most people.
Okay, so it's kind of like a mishmash of all the good bits of all the other bikes in one of them.
That's right, yeah.
So where would it be good to ride one of these bikes?
Well, it's good on road, on things like towpaths, canal towpaths, maybe through the park on gentle off-road as well. And it's got slightly thicker tyres than a road bike, but not quite as thick as a mountain bike. It's got mud guards as well to keep the mud off you when you're riding through puddles and things.
Good space for luggage?
That's right, it's got a rack on as well, and this one's got a drop top tube to allow the ladies to get on.
The girls,
Yeah.
yeah. Excellent. So this is kind of like a good all-rounder bike for everybody.
That's right.
Jonathan, what's the difference between a racing bike and a touring bike?
A touring bike is more heavily built than a racing bike. It's built to go long distances and carry lots of luggage, like you can see.
I can see an awful lot of luggage on there. What are these things?
These are pannier bags, so they're the best way, keep the weight nice and low next to the wheel, the best way of carrying luggage on a bike.
Clothes, laptops,
Yeah.
hair straighteners,
Hair
food.
straighteners, absolutely anything.
Excellent. And what are these bikes like off-road?
They'll, like a hybrid bike, they'll manage sort of gentle off-road. You wouldn't want to be going down a mountain on them off-road over big rocks or anything, but yeah, they'll manage unsurfaced tracks and things like that, so yeah.
So they'd be good for commuting
They're great for commuting because you can carry lots of things.
and great for going on holidays as well.
That's right, nice long holidays on a touring bike.
Now, believe it or not, that is a bicycle, and I've seen these kind of bikes on the train. Why is that?
Because it folds so small, so it'll just go in the luggage compartment.
What a great idea, but are they a real pain in the bum to kind of turn into a proper bike?
No? Do you want to see?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, let's see if we can have a go. First thing, we just pull this up. So you got your seat,
Yeah.
and then pull that out. You got your handlebars,
Yeah.
and the next bit's pretty snazzy. So the whole back goes.
Ah, see, now it looks more like a
Now it
bicycle.
looks more like a bike, doesn't it? Just bring that round there, like that. And then that just locks there, like so.
But isn't it really inconvenient to jump off the train, put your bike together, cycle to work, pack it back down again?
Not really, no. I mean, as you saw, it only takes about 30 seconds to do it each time. And you're saving all that time by riding to the station rather than having to find a parking space.
Very true. Well, because you're so good at packing it down, you could do it again and I'll watch.
Thanks very much.
Now, this looks like a kid's bike without a front wheel.
That's right, this is a tag-along bike. So basically, just where at that end, it attaches to the parent's bike, attaches to the seat post.
Okay, so when would you use one of these?
You use it if your child's not really comfortable riding on the road on their own, or maybe you want to go a longer distance so the child doesn't have to pedal all the time.
I like the flag on the back. That's
It's a
really
nice
cool.
flag. Very nice.
Now, would you say that these are safe?
Yeah, as safe as the parent riding the bike in front.
Okay, so that's down to you. So let's have a look at these child seats. Now, they're obviously not for adults, are they?
No, definitely not.
But what age range of child can sit in a child seat?
From about 9 months up to 5 years.
Wow, so there's different shapes and sizes. That one's probably, what, for a teeny baby?
Yeah, that's probably for a smaller child.
And
that.
then for a toddler?
Yeah, maybe sort of 3-year-olds there.
And how do you know that they're going to fit the child properly?
They've got to fit the child snugly so the child's not wobbling from side to side or too squeezed in, so it's comfortable basically.
And who would you get to attach this to the bike?
I would definitely recommend getting the bike shop to fit a child seat because they can be a little fiddly.
Would you say that they're safe?
Perfectly safe, yeah, as long as they're fitted correctly.
Good. And I guess it gives the child a way to enjoy the scenery on the back of a bicycle even if they can't ride.
That's right.
So we've seen mountain bikes, touring bikes, racing bikes, a hybrid bike.
And I think you've forgotten BMX bike?
Oh yeah, of course, BMX
yes.
bikes as well. Okay, so what would you say ultimately, Jonathan, is a thing to remember when choosing a bike?
I think always think about what you're going to use the bike for rather than the aspirational side of things like climbing up mountains or riding the Tour de France. Think what you're actually going to use it for. So road bikes for the road, hybrid bikes for most people, mountain bikes if you want to ride off-road.
So don't pick a bike just because it looks cool and your friends think you look wicked on it.
No, probably not.
So I can't have the orange BMX then?
No, but we can find you an orange hybrid bike though, can't we?
Yeah.